What's up, everybody? It's Dan Hicks, the Chief Exercise Officer at Shredder Fitness. We're here at the beautiful Skoka Lagoon, a place I did not even know existed until just this weekend when me and a special friend came here to do a little kayaking and boating. But I want to remind you guys, winter's coming up. It's coming up real quick. Summer's officially over. What that means is 5-hour traffic jams in the snow on Lakeshore Drive. What that means is you're shoveling your neighbor's driveway just to be nice. So get out here while you can. Enjoy this, soak it up, do anything outside, do a little running, do some biking, do some boating, do some kayaking, which we're about to do right now. But before we do that, I want to show you a little bit about kettlebells. That's a kettlebell right there. Go ahead and show them a kettlebell, Andrew. That's a 20-kilogram kettlebell, which means it's about 44 pounds. These things are in your gym. They're usually the things with dust on them that nobody ever uses. But at the same time, you'll see a 20-minute line for a bench. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple little things you can do with the kettlebell right now. Just some basic stuff. So number one is the kettlebell swing. Kettlebell swing is the most basic exercise that you can do with the kettlebell. It teaches you how to open up your hips, how to load your glutes. It's great for function, which is what we're all about here at Shredder Fitness. So the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to stand up here on this nice table. Weight right in between our legs. We're going to grab it, we're going to deadlift it up. We're keeping a nice flat back, a neutral spine. We're going to go ahead and bend down, and then we're going to drive our hips forward. So this is all a hip driver. A lot of the times you'll see people with their arms going all the way up here, over their head, about to smack a ceiling tile. Don't be doing that, all right? We're just going to be right here, grabbing onto the weight, heads up, good position, driving our hips forward. Just like that. You want to see those hips open up. Now you're probably asking, why do I want to do that? Why do I want my hips opening up like that? What's the purpose? Look at a basketball player. Look at LeBron James. Up like that. My bad. Look at Derrick Rose. Nobody looks at LeBron James. Up like this. Hips come up, hips go down. Anytime you want to jump, first thing you do is squat down before you jump. You load up your glutes. That's great for any athlete who wants to jump, anybody in general who needs to put their hands over their head like that. Anytime before you do any stuff like that, you want to be doing a little bit of stretching. So I'm going to show you a quick little stretch, something I do anytime I do any kind of function movement, all right? Right here, down dog position. Feet are shoulder width apart, hands are shoulder width apart. We're going to push into our palms, get a nice stretch in the spine and the glutes and the hamstrings and the calves. Then from here, what we're going to go ahead and do is just go down into a lazy push-up. So in the lazy push-up, we're stretching out our hip flexors. Once we're here, we're going to go to the right and go to the left. And we're going to the right and the left like this because you don't just have one hip flexor. You got like 15 of them, right? You want to stretch out every side of the hip flexor. Right and left. There you go. Back to the down dog. Left foot up, stretching out this left glute, left hamstring, right hip flexor. And when we're here, we're going to do the same thing. Going to side, hit different parts of the glute, hit different parts of the hip flexor, and then the other side. Do the same thing, about 15 of these, back and forth, back and forth. Go back to the down dog. Stretch it out a little bit, right leg out. This is working on your hip rotation. See how my hips are pointed out that way? That's what you're looking for. You don't want to be trying to do that. That's an IT band stretch. We want that hip rotation. We're going to go up and down. Do about 15 of those and then do it with the other side too. All right, so I showed you the basic movement with the kettlebell. Now I'm going to show you how to spice it up. So right here on the table, this wood looks pretty old. I hope it doesn't break. All right, so this is the basic movement. Throwing our hips up, just like that. We don't do anything simple around here, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to throw a little rotation into it. So when I'm doing it, I'm going to throw my hands a little bit to the left or to the right. So my left hand is kind of pulling to the right. That's going to put all my body weight on my right foot. Just like that. All right, so you kind of get comfortable with your footing, where your feet are, you know, how the bell is throwing you or whatever. And then from there, we're going to lift that foot up. Come back down. Other side. Come back down. The whole time too, throwing those hips up, open up those hips. That's all we're looking for, all right? So remember, get out there, be active, enjoy the beautiful weather out here in Chicago or wherever you happen to be, and keep shredding, everybody. See you later.